Okay, I'm now going to demonstrate how to add events to our York School calendar and how to manage them. First thing that you need to do is to get a Google account. And if you don't already have one, if you have a Gmail account, then you already have a Google account. But if you don't have one, you can get one by just going to google.com and then in the www.google.com, and then in the right corner it says sign in. And it'll take you to the sign-in page, and if you don't have one, you just click create an account now, and you'll need to put in your email address. You can use your York email address. If you do, you'll use that to sign in to the calendar, and you need to come up with a password. Just follow these instructions. It's pretty straightforward, and then create an account, and you'll get notification, and then you'll be able to sign into your account. So I'm going to sign into mine. I'm using a Gmail account to sign in. Let's see, what is my password? There it is. And so now I'm signed in, and here I can access a Gmail account with this account, but under more, it may say calendars up here, but under more, you'll eventually get to calendar. You go to calendar, and then you'll get, I have a lot of calendars here on this side. This is all the calendars that I own and work with. You'll see, if this is new to you, you'll see a blank calendar. And what you need to do next is to send the email address that you used to create the account. You need to send that to me, and then I need to give you permission to edit the calendar. Once I do that, you will get a notification that you've been invited to edit the York School calendar, and then you'll have permission. So at York we have many different calendars. We have a separate calendar for every sporting event, and then we have the standard calendar. That's the York School calendar. This is the one that parents see and students and parents use to track events that are going on. Then we also have the York School faculty staff calendar, and this is the calendar that we use to manage reservations of various facilities and make sure that we don't double book anything. The principal person that manages the York School calendar is the school secretary, and then the person who manages the faculty staff calendar is the right now it's currently Debbie in the business office. So we do have more. We have several people that also do contribute to the calendar. I know Keitha adds a lot of events, and I add events periodically. So if you are one of these people who are managing the calendar, this is what you would have in front of you, and you could change any of these events. But first we'll just talk about how to add an event. So let's say we want to add a, well, we're probably going to have Chuck do a heads breakfast in August, a coffee. He usually does it the first Thursday of every month. So that should, let's say that in October 6th is the first Thursday in October, and so we'll add the event here. Now all you have to do is, in the quick add, you can just put heads coffee, and you can put 7:45 a.m. heads coffee, and by default it's going to add it to my personal calendar, but I don't want it to be on my personal calendar, so I click here and go to the York School calendar. That makes sure that it's in the public calendar that everyone sees. Click create event, and there it is, voila, for the world to see. If I want to edit some more of the details, I can click on the event and then click edit event details. It'll take us to a page, and we can it's actually not going to be until 8:45. It's usually just until 8:30. So I'm going to modify that, and I could put location, head of school office, and if we put the address of York School, 950, let's see, York School, 9501 York Road, 93940, then it should create a map linked to the event, which might be nice. So there it is. Now, if you manage both the York School Calendar and the York School Facilities Calendar, the faculty staff calendar, you just do the same thing, but in the calendar, when you post it, just make sure that you're listing the correct calendar that you want it to be on. So the York School faculty staff calendar is here. What else was I going to talk about? That's a good start. Hopefully this helps, and that you're able to start adding events. If you have any questions, send me an email, kevin@york.org. Thanks.